Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another video on this YouTube channel. My name is Kieran, this is Real Talk Football. Chelsea 2, Everton 0. It was an absolute impeccable performance from the boys today. Not a bad word to say about any of them. Fantastic throughout the pitch, just brilliant, dominating, and I can't remember feeling so comfortable watching a Chelsea match in a very long time. I had just completely nullified Everton, and Everton are 5th in the league. Before this, they had the tools to go above us with a game in hand, and we just made them look easy. And I can't believe the effect that Tuchel has had. Full credit to him, honestly. This is the best I've seen Chelsea play in many years. I have not seen us control a game like this in ages. Don't know what else to say. Before I get into it, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, that would mean a lot. And this will be mostly unedited, as, you know, for obvious reasons. It's right after the game, but my God, what are we thinking, everyone? What are we thinking of that performance? We'll start with the lineup. I was very surprised to see the inclusion of the likes of Alonso, the likes of Havertz, we've seen the first glimpse of Havertz starting a Chelsea game since the first game Tuchel came in against Wolves. He's been taken out of the team for a long time, and my God, we'll get into his performance. He was fantastic today. But we also seen the likes of Callum Hudson-Odoi starting in behind the striker this time instead of playing the right wing back role. Reece James started there, and then we had Rudiger getting a rest as well. Zuma started, and I thought he was good as well. So it was a complete new look 11, so to speak. And I thought they did a fantastic job today. I have no complaints, as I said. The likes of the back three, Zuma, Christensen, Azpilicueta, I said this before. Christensen, he's acting like prime Maldini. I don't know if it's an impression for now, but look, this is the thing about football. It's very volatile. In the next few games, I could be slating Christensen, I could be slating Alonso. But right now, they're putting in great performances, and I have not got a bad word to say against them. Right wing back Reece James was great. Mendy again made some good saves. Despite Everton not having many chances in the game, there was a few instances where they broke us down and they had a few chances, and Mendy did well. Reece James did well as well. You know, Reece James was fantastic today, running up and down that right flank. I thought he was brilliant, and just lacking that final ball at times. And then you had the likes of the double pivot. You had Jorginho, Kovacic, both controlling the game brilliantly. I thought Jorginho was very good. I thought Kovacic was very good as well. And I think the extra security they have with the three centre-backs in behind them, it gives them that cushion to make a few mistakes. But also, they probably feel that sense of security, and therefore they aren't making as many mistakes. You don't see them losing the ball that much. And if they do lose it, they have that extra cover behind them, and one of the centre-backs comes in and wins it back for them, you know. So I thought they did very well today. They did well in advancing the ball up the pitch for the attackers. And we'll get into the attackers, because the attackers, I thought, were the bright spark of the game. Kai Havertz, we'll start with him. I thought he was man of the match today. I thought he was fantastic. A shadow of his former self, if that's his former self that we saw earlier on in the season. I think he's finally arrived off the plane from Germany. He's stepped off the plane and he's here to play, finally. And it's great, because when you invest so much money, when your team invests so much money in a player like Kai Havertz, 80 million, you expect to a certain extent some good performances. And today we were rewarded with that investment. He won a penalty, he made the first goal. I would give him the goal, but unfortunately his shot was off target before Godfrey knocked it in. But he did make the penalty as well. Jorginho buried his penalty. And just his overall runs, he was coming deep to receive the ball, pass it on to teammates. I thought he was brilliant today. Did not put a foot wrong, and was not losing the ball like he was in previous games. And then we had Timo Werner, who was making some great runs, especially towards the latter end of the game. Should have scored 2 goals, and this is the problem with Chelsea and Timo Werner. You know, I really would love him to score lots of goals, but will it ever happen? You know, we've been saying it a lot that it will happen eventually. He's making 2 good runs for it not to happen. I still believe that. I'm in that camp. His movement is too good for him not to be scoring goals at this point. He's lightning when he gets in behind, and he was unfortunate not to score twice. I think Pickford did well in the second one. The first one maybe should have went far post and scored, but look, it has to come eventually. He's too good not to be scoring goals. He scored 26 last season in the Bundesliga. If he wasn't able to finish, he wouldn't be able to do that, you know. So I think it will come. He just needs that extra bit of confidence. When one or two go in one game, he's going to be scoring plenty, and I guarantee that. He's too good not to be scoring goals. People comparing it to Torres. I think Torres wasn't as good as Timo Werner is right now, if I'm honest, when he came to Chelsea. So, look, it's going to happen. Just believe in it. And Hudson-Odoi, brilliant again today. Obviously lacking a bit of an end product, but my God, on the ball he offers a lot. His dribbling's fantastic. Running down the lines, making things happen, creating problems for defenders, drawing people towards him to free up other people. You know, that's all we want from Hudson-Odoi. And, you know, goals and stuff will come. Pickford again making lots of saves today, so it's hard to get past him. But yeah, and then the likes of the impact from the bench, we had Mount come on, we had Kante come on. I thought Mount was very good when he came on. Obviously, could have had an assist or two, could have had a goal, but Pickford again making saves. Werner should have maybe scored a few. It's difficult, and I pose the question to you all. Who do you play in behind Timo Werner? Or do you play Timo Werner as a lone striker? I believe we can play that formation, and we can play Timo for the lone striker. Obviously, it will vary. I don't think Tuchel will ever have a strongest 11, because he changes his game depending on the game itself. So he could, if he's playing Atletico, he plays Giroud. If he's playing Norwich, he's going to play Werner, you know. So Tuchel, a very adaptable manager, and it's difficult to say what's our strongest front three. But look, I would love to see the front three of Mount, Havertz and Werner. I think in the press, especially, their press would be very dangerous for our opponents. Havertz performed today. I think he was a big reason why we won the game, Havertz. So he can be very proud of his performance. And look, what I would say is, as Chelsea fans, I think we need to be grateful that this run of games is happening right now. That's one thing that I regretted in the past, not being grateful for my team performing well. I'm very thankful of them today for putting in that performance, and it shows they care as well, which is good. You know, they're buying into Tuchel's project. So look, as a fan, I think, and as fans in general, we need to be grateful. You know, this doesn't come around too often. When your team's winning games, more grateful, more gratitude is needed. To be honest, I think I was one that took winning for granted when Chelsea were very good in the past, when we had the legends and we were winning Champions League matches. I was one that took that for granted, and you know, in tough times you realise that when your team's winning like this, it really is good, and you shouldn't take it for granted. And I won't be taking this win for granted. I think Everton are a very tough side to beat. Ancelotti, a manager, you know, it's a very tough game always against Everton. We lost to them early on in the season, sure, you know, so lots to be proud of today. I think every fan should be proud of the team today. They put in an absolute shift, and Everton did not have a sniff on us. So very proud and very happy to have secured our place in the top four. We have, look, West Ham have 2 games in hand on us. If they win both games, then they go above us. But you could say top 4 is in our hands now, and that's very good. You know, I'm delighted. I think we have Leeds at the weekend. That's going to be a very tough game. You know, again, Bielsa, very good manager. And then we have Atletico coming, and I don't know who's after that, but look, the games are coming thick and fast. We have international break after this, after the FA Cup game, so lots to look forward to anyway. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed that win today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a like. I'd be very grateful if you could. And yes, back in the top 4. Have a great day, everyone. Peace.